Oh, did you think Last Ounce of Courage was the only war on Christmas movie? Of course not. There's plenty more stupid to go around. Although in the case of Christmas with a capital C, I don't think Mike Huckabee owes anyone money over it. But there's someone who owes me money for this film because I had to pay for the damn thing. We're in safe hands though, because the film received 4 out of 5 doves, which means that there's no bare shoulders or a man in shorts, but you may see a glimpse of a toe. I may be a little confused while watching this, because I haven't heard the hit Christmas song, Christmas with a capital C by Go Fish. Great, Go Fish. Does that mean I can pick another song? Christmas with a capital C spreads its Christmas cheer in another We're So Persecuted victim complex film about a small town mayor who goes up against the evil liberal who wants to outlaw the nativity and the word Christmas. That's literally the plot of Last Ounce of Courage. I think these two movies should sue each other. And while Alec Baldwin may do a good Trump impression, Daniel Baldwin's inclusion in this film proves that he does a great Stephen Baldwin impression. Oh, and shock of all shocks. Yep. You don't need me to tell you that the C in this movie stands for crap. There, got that joke out of the way. The film takes place in a small Alaska town. If you look closely, you can see Idris Elba and Kate Winslet banging. Production designer Harold Kronk later went on to direct God's Not Dead, which must be why the set of this film is covered in the blood of atheists. The director of this film, however, is a man named Helmut Schleppe.
Big trucks coming up through here. Be a mess of potholes come spring.
Ironically, I think these characters shouldn't go outside without a helmet. Ted McGinley plays Mayor Dan Reed, and his world is about to be interrupted by a Baldwin.
You know, I heard you were mayor, but it turns out you're the handyman. Funny, you can't trust the rumor mill, can you?
Oh, here it comes.
You were on The Sopranos! Baldwin plays the wealthy Mitch Bright, who returns to town after being gone for 20 years. Only in a War on Christmas movie would the villain have a last name that's another word for smart. There is already tension here.
Hey, how's Kristen doing?
Here it comes.
She's good. Our kids are good, too.
Hey, I didn't...
Daniel Baldwin's gonna bang your wife, bro! This town loves two things, snow and the word Christmas.
Moving van isn't exactly a home for the holidays.
Uh-oh, you said holiday instead of Christmas. Better make a fucking movie about it. Meanwhile...
I'm just taking it easy today.
Christmas Cup is coming up. You entering?
Of course.
Me too. Good luck.
Who the fuck are you two? Anyway, back to the Stepford family.
I'm gonna be the angel.
You already are an angel.
In the Christmas program, Dad, that means I get lines.
Wow.
Oh, I am so glad you're home.
Oh.
Can you help set the table?
You're all robots, and if the kid's delivery here is any indication, I don't think she should have lines in the play. Is it just me, or does it look like these characters live in a tree? Ooh, now I know why Mitch was interested in Dan's wife. It's sorta Kathleen Turner. Oh, douche hair Von Pop Star is the son, I guess.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
All the girls are reading these vampire books. I don't get it.
Thanks, old person writing dialogue for a teenager. I can see why they're giving Mitch so much shit for being rich. This family looks so poor. Let's fill the son in.
Didn't get along too well, unfortunately.
You had a high school rival?
Not as bad as my college rivals. They put liquid heat in my jockstrap and took away our status on the Greek council. Admittedly, Ted McGinley has a natural likability that makes him a much better lead than in Last Ounce of Courage, which starred a character that used patriotism as a cover for his micropenis. Mitch has ideas, though, on how the coffee shop can make more money. Switch to red cups so that idiots will protest it by purchasing the product. While McGinley may be a likable enough actor, the man playing his brother Greg, on the other hand...
And there's that something in the air, man. It's something.
Real.
Now I really know why not everyone celebrates Christmas. This guy.
I find your ideals to be wildly conservative compared to the rest of the country.
This is coming from the guy that went to Berkeley and lived in San Francisco for 10 years.
Take that. Education? And yeah, that sweater, that beard, that performance. I think you'd really like San Francisco. Maybe the movie is really progressive. After all, it has a gay Jesus.
Anyway... You ought to come.
Yeah.
No one believes you're really interested in that waitress. How is it that the actor who has it the best in this movie is the animal that's dead and stuffed? But uh-oh, more tension!
A formal complaint has been filed about the town Christmas decorations.
You complain about Christmas?
Oh wait, the nativity is actually protected by being celebratory deism. Okay, movie over then! Just kidding, it's not over. Not if gay Jesus can help it.
And he's bringing his tolerance, and he's bringing his open-mindedness, like they do, right? And the first thing he does is get a load of our nativity scene that we've had for 50 years, and he's like, oh, gee, we gotta sue somebody because, you know, what if some child innocently gets a glimpse of the baby Jesus?
Yes, why don't you go break a Keurig about it?
Let's go after those, I don't know, people that say, God bless you after you sneeze. Why not? Because what if I'm an atheist? And it's like, hey, I want to get sick without divine intervention, right? Well, let me tell you something, brother.
I mean, it's not like it's a real issue, like lesbian cups.
Christians happen to have started the United States of America, and if they think that they're going to take this without a fight with the Reed brothers, they are wrong, and they'd better get prepared.
Forget it. We all know where this leads. That guy really just wants to burn a bunch of witches. Everyone wants to kowtow to Mitch because this might be taken to the Supreme Court. It already has. Put up your nativity scene. No one cares. Oh, damn. More of this shit?
Let's ski together.
You mean race?
If you want.
No, it's what you want, because you have some weird thing about wanting to beat me.
Go back to gay Jesus pretending to hit on the waitress. They had better chemistry. So Dan decides to have a chat with the evil character that's just there for the audience to use Daniel Baldwin as an avatar for his brother Alec.
I find that most of you followers are the most unforgiving, unloving, even bigoted people I've ever seen.
If we're already done a name calling.
Well, the movie's making a good point in that not every conservative or Christian is some kind of bigoted monster, but every West Coast liberal wants to destroy Christmas! Oh no, the shops have to take down the word Christmas, which... why?
There's nothing wrong with being more inclusive.
Season's greetings?
Yeah. It works for everybody.
Doesn't work for me.
Aw, you poor widow ding! No one gives a shit if you say Merry Christmas, but you've got a whole news network dedicated to crapping your panties over the word holiday. No one's forcing you to say either one. And leave Seinfeld the fuck out of this movie. This is a movie for people who would be offended by a snowman who wasn't built to kneel during a Christmas parade.
Happy holidays.
What?
Greg.
Uh-oh, someone's triggered. The important thing is he doesn't cause a scene.
I gotta say, there's really only one holiday that makes me happy in December. Well, me and 98% of America. What could it be?
Yeah, all those other bullshit holidays don't count. It was then that Greg decided to come out as a white Christmas supremacist.
Christmas is the only holiday in December that makes me want to get up and shout from the rooftops.
You heard him. Everyone should be forced to say Merry Christmas. Whatever stops gay Jesus from pitching another bitch fit. He's really sensitive, you know. Oh, and Mitch is running for mayor now. Guess there's an election going on. That is, until he gets sued by Timbuk3 for his campaign slogan. This singing angel will show him.
Hark the herald angels singing, glory to the newborn king.
He asks her to come down, not because she's religious, but because her singing is shattering store windows. But not if Greg can stop him.
That was assault.
Are you serious? Buddy, you're a bigger wuss now than you were in high school.
Thank you.
Tell me more about being a wuss. Guy who had a public outburst over someone saying happy holidays. You two are in so much trouble now.
See if we can't get some folks together to talk about it.
Well, count me in.
After tonight, I don't think so. You and Gabriel here are grounded.
You can't ground me.
Why not? You're a fucking child. That's right. The guy wearing a Christmas onesie thinks you're a fucking child. If this keeps going, you might have to acknowledge other holidays exist.
What are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to put up, we put up a menorah and then we put up the Kwanzaa. I don't even know what that symbol is. I mean, where does it end?
Whoa, whoa! Other religions want to join in too? Boo! As awful as Last Ounce of Courage was, the characters came right out and said we don't want just our religion to be able to openly celebrate the holiday season, but all other religions as well. This movie would shoo away a menorah with a broom, 'cause we're all a bunch of God haters.
We're supposed to bow down to these God haters?
There's where we want to teach our children disrespect for our country and authority.
No.
So what do you think we should do about this? Because this is an injustice.
I don't think you really believe this is an example of injustice. Oh, more comedy? Spare me that.
And if I'm not mistaken, you're supposed to be across the country, which is why I got trapped babysitting.
Actually, they're the ones babysitting you because you're a man baby. No, no, don't bring your love interest around gay Jesus. He's about to bitch himself out in the mirror because the actor, Brad Stein, also acted in a movie that, gasp, had the word holiday in it. Is he better in that than he is in this film?
Me. You.
Look at me, I'm just a girl trying not to step anywhere onto scorpions because I have no socks.
Do not be afraid.
This is your hero? This guy is so unappealing and so detestable that the movie succeeds in doing the opposite of what it set out to do. I want to outlaw Christmas just to spite this guy. But anyway, let's sort of name drop the title.
Christmas starts with a capital C. The C comes from a name, Christ.
Yes, no other holidays begin with a capital letter. Oh, we're not done with the awkward houseplay yet?
Please, I'm having a baby. Right now.
Yeah, like I haven't heard that. I'll tell you what, you two can go into the barn.
Teen Lacey Chabert is never using Christian Mingle ever again. As this mental breakdown continues, there's a look that says, I am firing my agent so hard, he'll never represent another actor in this town again. Oh, and here's a doll. I totally don't have the kind of skeletons in my closet that should keep me from teenagers. Though Dan's wife has the bright idea that maybe they should start helping out their fellow man instead of whining about Mitch.
No, I don't. We're not saying we roll over. We just prove him wrong by action, not argument.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, because you're too busy playing the victim during fucking Christmas! Anyway, what was the name of this movie again?
What does this Christmas with a capital C look like?
It looks like a shitty movie that keeps cutting back to Greg for no reason.
And me as the donkey. Thank you.
I'm well aware you're playing a jackass. They show Mitch by hanging up their own banners, because that's much easier than just putting the Merry Christmas one back up. It's nice they're doing good deeds because they want to be good people, as opposed to simply showing up Mitch Bright. Oh wait, they're only doing this to show up Mitch Bright. When they're not being creepy towards baristas.
Hi, Josie.
Hi.
Last time I was in here, I kind of accidentally stepped on your chairs with my muddy boots and made a big scene.
I remember.
It's like watching a Pure Flix spin on Charlie and the Waitress from It's Always Sunny. Why is this happening? This will show that Mitch. We'll give him a present, and if he's not home, we'll look through his windows. Now, if you'll excuse us, the world's worst judge is ruling on this complaint.
Off the record, I'll tell you that I don't personally want to make a ruling against Jesus and Mary, especially at Christmas time. You could add to this as a holiday display and include elements of a non-religious nature or elements that are of other faiths.
With all due respect, Your Honor, all three of those are ruining our town's traditions that we've had over 50 years.
Boo! We run our Jews out of town come Christmas time. It's tradition. And public drunkenness.
Old people, you know, going on those shoestring budget transportation tours together, bunch of old widowed ladies.
You forgot your helmets again. Turns out the reason Mitch hates Christmas is that he's all alone. Much like someone who would leisurely watch a movie like Christmas with a capital C. If this were a real movie, Greg would be played by William Sanderson, and he'd be the serial killer he was meant to be. Oh, and the daughter spills the beans on Mitch living alone in a near-empty house from when she looked through his window.
That really makes sense.
I think this makes for a very interesting story, don't you?
No. So they track down Mitch's former employers to get some backstory. Weird.
And all I know is that he ended up investing in something he shouldn't have.
I told him not to invest in 50-foot women. I still don't care about the teen subplot.
What's up, man?
You know that girl I was telling you about?
She got a restraining order against us because of gay Jesus' performance. Dad, how come there aren't any movies about fictitious enemies trying to take away the phrase Happy Hanukkah? Well, because our movie is made for babies, and babies need movies too, son. Time for the big ski competition. Thanks for reminding me I'd be better off dead than watching this. I bet this is filmed with style. I don't think the cameraman knows how to ski. Why is this film so shitty? This race has the intensity of slowly walking across an empty street. I suppose it's nice to have one winner in a movie of losers. So many of these movies have the pivotal moment where the parent races to the kid's recital. This is the only one I've seen where the pivotal moment is the parent leaving during the kid's recital. That's bizarre even for me, and last year I saw a Christmas movie in which this happened during the Christmas play.
Well, God bless you guys. I love you. And Merry Christmas.
A fucking snuff film! Sorry, honey, but Daniel Baldwin is much more handsome than anything in your play. Mitch has confronted his loneliness and now knows the true meaning of Christmas, which is ruined one more time by the girl's terrible singing. Aw, man, this is just like how the Grinch stole Christmas, only if the Who's in Whoville started breathing fire over someone saying season's greetings. Now Mitch can be all alone and a fan of shitty movies.
You know, we got a right to put these up, right? We bought it from the town, got permission to put it up in a public place.
I'm not ashamed of Jesus, Mitch. Never gonna be.
Let him get a word out first, you masturbatory persecuted dick! And yes, this guy was also in that movie that's called Persecuted. Mitch has decided to drop out of the race and become a city councilman instead.
I know the right man for the job. Will you help us?
Oh.
They still hate each other. And then the statues magically change their faces to show their reactions to watching the movie Christmas with a capital C. Oh, don't worry, there's more, where, go figure, a white Christmas supremacist would probably also be a shitty stand-up comedian.
Everybody say Merry Christmas! Hey, Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Lowenstein!
You know why? Because it wasn't about a religion. It was about something as a culture we thought was so valuable that we'd all do it together, even if I disagreed with the religion behind it, because it was good for all of us. Well, what do you need to say now? Happy holidays. See, I just say happy holidays because I don't want to say Christmas because you don't believe in Christmas because I don't want to offend you.
So let me get this straight. Forcing someone to say happy holidays, bad. But forcing someone to say Merry Christmas, which according to you also isn't religious, good. Because we wouldn't want to make you feel uncomfortable. I expected subtlety out of a movie from the writer of Kevin Sorbo's The Family Man, that movie about a mom's night out curing postpartum depression, and the one that's not that bad actually. Oh, did I not show you the movie wrapping up the relationship between gay Jesus and the waitress? Well, that's because the movie never cut back to that. Boy, in this film, love sure did triumph over political correctness. No, really, that's what the quote from Movie Guide says. 4 stars, love triumphs over political correctness. These people made a movie out of the concept of a store owner saying happy holidays. Who's the whiny little bitch now? Again, no one gives a shit what you say. Say whatever fucking greeting you want. And if anyone gives you shit over saying happy holidays or Merry Christmas or Happy Christmahana Kwanzaa, then that person's an asshole. Oh, I guess some people give a shit. For every one person who gets mad at Merry Christmas, there's 5,000 jackasses saying their name is Merry Christmas to a Starbucks employee. I'm starting to hate Christmas movies as much as I hate wearing these onesies, and I have several more Christmas movies to get through, though I doubt any of them will be as man-baby pandering as this film.
All right. Your role, Donald Trump.
Alright, you want to see more Cinema Snob episodes? Do you like movie reviews from people in cars? How about animated cat detectives? Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/stonedgremlinproductions. Follow us on Twitter at The Cinema Snob, or check out our homepage at thecinemasnob.com. And you guessed correctly, I am a little drunk.